the hair's very simple. We've tried to make the girls look like they have these kind of like 30s bobs. Obviously they can't have the bobs because they've got hair to there. So from the front, what we've literally done is we've literally give them like a very deep kind of side part that's just like perfect, and just tied the hair into like the nape of their neck so it covers their ears. So you get the feeling that it could be a haircut. And we've literally just pulled hairs out at the back, so you just kind of get this round kind of bob-like volume. And then you've got this kind of just sexy, very natural, very light kind of tail. It's really chic and structured, yet there's something very soft in there at the same time. So their hair kind of moves, but it's kind of held in place.
The inspiration is Deauville 20s, so we're doing a very light coverage foundation. We're using a coffee pencil, lining the eye on top and bottom, smudging that, and also placing a thin line in the corner of the eye, blended out. And then on top of that, we're using two new MAC eyeshadows. One's a very pale shimmer and one's more goldy. The palest we're using in the corner, and the gold we're using in the center, blending out, and it gives a beautiful sheen to the whole look. And then we're using black cream liner very close to the lashes, underneath, blending, curling lashes, and just using mascara to the outer corner of the eyes. And then on the cheek, we're using a pink cream blush and just placing that in the apple to give a really beautiful flush to the cheeks.
Definitely a little more romantic than we've done. Some layers, lots of layers, knit dressing, but there is that sporty, sort of glamorous. Shoes bring it down a bit with their spectators. It gives that tomboy edge to some of the feminine pieces. It's just the way I feel like dressing. I want to dress in a pretty way, and it feels great and feminine, but it also isn't too feminine, and it's a little more tomboy. Well, you know what? I just thought it'd be great to do some silk t-shirts, but it's sort of a jacquard, so it's very lightweight, and then I love the silhouette of the skirt because it's very flattering on all body types. And the polka dot on the shoes, which is kind of fun, mixing it up a little bit. This is a riptide stripe. We did a little bikini that has a skirt attached, which is very flattering with ruffles on it. I love that, in a navy and white stripe. Yeah, so raffia is throughout. I'll show you. Can I just see this raffia bag? I'm really excited about this bag because this is so fun. And raffia is throughout the collection. It's on ready-to-wear, it's on footwear. We did a raffia backpack, a raffia clutch. Raffia is so fun.
It was exceptional, and it was really, really beautiful. Very feminine silhouettes, had a little bit of a 40s feeling, but sort of a quirky 40s feeling. There were some abstract stripes and interesting prints, a beautiful abstract floral print, and it was cut in little cropped sort of pants that you could see wearing to some great cocktail party in the summer. There were beautiful, slightly 40s dresses that really just floated down the runway. Amazing use of color, easy shapes, just very Tory. The bags were great, and I thought the shoes were really beautiful. They were very romantic again, but there was a great pointy toe Mary Jane with just a little bit of a grosgrain ribbon on it, and they were perfection.
Tory was actually fantastic. You know, she brings that kind of happy, preppy people attitude to the collection. And as we're seeing throughout the entire season here in New York, color's the overwhelming message, and certainly that mixed mastery of print. She was loving the idea of a squiggle that resolved into a stripe and then went back to a squiggle again, often played back to a polka dot, and many times even floral. So the idea of coral red, bright oranges all mixed together. She did adorable little shoes that almost were take on golf shoes that had a little bit of a striped platform on them as well. A lot of cardigan dressing that really looked fantastic. And then she did a finale of, as I'm calling it, go with the flow. Everybody is doing chiffon here in New York this season. It's really about the fluidity, and as the French call it, flou. And she did in a beautiful aqua color, a gorgeous coral, just really beautiful bright shades that are really defining the season.
It's interesting because I see women wearing it, and I see very chic, sort of uptown women, I see downtown women, I see older women, younger women. So for me, it's just women who love fashion and don't have a lot of time to think about it. They want to get dressed and look chic and not too complicated.